Okay. What's in her flat? Brass caps on bedpost. Is that... Why is that of interest here? Bookshelf. Nothing interesting. Wait. Dresser. Where was the dresser? Oh, it was in the front. Nothing. Laundry basket. Whoa. A sweater belonging to a rugby player. That shouldn't belong in a girl's flat. A man's sweater is buried deep in a pile of dirty laundry. Pick up the sweater. A man's rugby sweater with the colors and insignia of the Kensington Rugby Club. The back of the collar is heavily stained with macassar oil, and a few black hairs are embedded in the fibers of the wool. So we're looking at some guy who uses macassar oil or whatever that stuff is called, and has black hair, and he's a rugby player for, what was it, the Kensington Rugby Club. Interesting. Can I not take that? No? Okay. Can I move this bookshelf? No. Well, there's nothing at all I can do. That cannot be opened. Okay. Well, I guess we'll try using the lab table again. Maybe we missed something. Use lab table. Use flour. Was it flour with iodine dyed petals? Oh. Now it'll let me use the residue on the lab table. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it earlier. Alright, what have we got? Test tube. Oil wick burner. Matches. Use matches. It is not a good idea to heat an empty tube. What am I doing? Silver nitrate? No. Use silver nitrate. Use powdery specimen on test tube. Adding sulfuric acid to the test tube. Great. Use powdery specimen on test tube. Oh, whoops. Use matches. Alright, now use powdery specimen. Adding zinc. Adding powder found on victim. Goodbye, cat. Where are you going? Okay. Smoke residue. The chemical reaction has caused a dark, mirrored film to form on the cooler upper portion of the tube. This reaction is indicative of arsenic. So was she poisoned or was she stabbed? Can we do anything else here, or are we done? So, arsenic. What else we got? Analysis results. Cat, what are you doing? Get off that. It is, in addition to common soap, salt of tartar, and camphor, analysis reveals trace amounts of powdered, highly toxic arsenic. The combination suggests Becour's arsenical soap, a common preservative compound. Okay. So does that give us any more information? Can we go somewhere? Can we go anywhere else? I need... Cat? It's trying to eat this packing tape. Give it a rest. Oh, let's see if Wiggins has anything for us. Come on. I require your assistance, Wiggins. I've a certain flower I'd like you to trace for me, Wiggins. Very good, sir. Let's have a look at it, then. Do I have to do everything? Oh, okay. Click, give, dyed flower to Wiggins. Oh, a flower, Gov? Don't be impertinent, Wiggins. You know it's not a gift. Now, remark on those, I can't read. Dark red lines running through the petals. They were caused by the application of an iodine solution. Find the vendor that sells flowers colored in this manner. You might want to begin with your search around the Regency Theatre at Oxford Street. The Regency it is, Mr. Holmes. If you're right, it shouldn't take us long to find the seller. Oh, I wasn't done reading that. Jack, get down off the table. Okay. What did he say? He said... if you're right, it wouldn't take as long to find the seller. I'll come back here as soon as I have any news. Okay, so... we have to look for him here. Let's see if, Hello again, Mr. Rigby. Still well, I trust? Can't complain, Mr. Holmes. And if I did, who would listen? Well, true that, true that. Okay. Too true. There's so little kindness in the world. Good day to you. Alright. Sorry, I have to deal with this fidgety cat. He just wants to get up, get down, get up, get down. Still, nowhere new. Well, let's go back to the alley. Scotland Yard has been uncharacteristically efficient, Holmes. It appears that they have already moved the body to the morgue. Great. So let's look at the chalk outline. A rough outline of the murder victim drawn in chalk by Scotland Yard for reference in the investigation, yada yada. The body itself and any personal effects have been presumably been sent to the morgue. Good deal. Can we not look at the blood outline, or the blood splatter? Can I pick up this battered piece of paper? Yes, I can. I always forget to click pick up. I'm used to newer games where they kind of give you all the shortcuts. Nothing else. Let's go back in. Nope, locked. Let's look at the theater playbill. The playbill is dated for 2 nights ago. On the back is a message which appears to have been hastily scrawled. S. Meet me outside the stage door after the show. I have important news. B. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I'm stumped at this point. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I overlooked this before. The bedpost has hollow caps. They are convenient, though obvious hidey holes for small objects, and are sometimes known as the poor man's bank. Alright, so that's why I didn't find anything here. Open brass caps. Done. Look inside. A few coppers and a half-crown are wedged into the left cap at the head of the bed. It is not possible to say with certainty whether these caps ever held anything else. What? So all that fiddling about, and I still haven't found anything new. What? You just got down. Now you want back up. I don't understand. Okay. Let's talk to Watson. A rather humble room, Watson. What does it suggest to you? It suggests that acting is not a lucrative profession, Holmes. Okay. If you wanted to conceal something of value or importance in this room, Watson, where would you put it? If there is anything of importance in this room, it is beyond my feeble powers to detect. Watson, you're useless, as usual. Do you believe Miss Carroway to have been an indifferent housekeeper? It appears that house cleaning was not one of her strengths. Still, this appears to be more than casual messiness. Excellent, Watson. What do you conclude from the condition of this room? That the police made a dog's breakfast of searching through her effects. Again, I cannot read. Not necessarily, old friend. It is indeed clear that the room has been rather hastily searched. However, there is no indication by whom the search was done. Let us remember that there may be someone else investigating Miss Carroway's affairs. Okay. Other than the bedpost and the fact that the room was searched, we haven't uncovered anything else. Pick up the umbrella. Great. Aha! There was something hidden in there. A key. Amazing, Holmes. Only you could draw good luck from an action that's supposed to yield its opposite. Thank heaven you're not superstitious. Cute. Alright, a brass key. A tiny brass key. It is too small for most door locks. This is probably the one for the dresser. Pick up the key. Alright, that's probably to the dresser back at the theater dressing room. So I'm gonna see if we can go back there. I doubt it because the door's probably still locked. No, didn't think so. Well, let's check to see if Wiggins is back yet. Yes, Wiggins is back. What? Jack, stop. Gyroscope. Oh. Have you located the source of the flowers, Wiggins? Yes, sir. It's a girl. Name of Leslie. She sells flowers just like the one you gave me. She has a nice cart set up in Covent Garden, just outside a pub. Well done, my boy. Here's your payment, and a bonus for the lad who tracked her down. Cool. Alright, so now we got another place we can go. Covent Gardens. There it is. Covent Garden. We'll find out who bought the flower. Awesome. What have we got here? Swinging sign. Psychic readings by Madame Rosa. Madame Rosa, probably. What have we got? Fence. Pathway leads to the main street. A young flower girl, flower cart. Hello, good sirs. Buy some flowers from Leslie. Tuppence for a bunch of violets. Alright, let's talk to you. Do you know a woman named Sarah Caraway? No, sir, I don't. We'd like to buy some daisies for her. Or maybe your friend here would. No, she's dead. I'm looking for a man who bought some pink carnations from you in the past 2 or 3 days. I'd like to help you, sir, but I need to sell these daisies more than anything, or there'll be no supper for me. If you want to buy daisies, then I'm your girl. Do we have to buy these flowers so that she'll talk? Alright, a very lovely array of blossoms you have here, young lady. Why, thank you, sir. Might you be interested in a bouquet or two for someone special? A bouquet or two? Watson, isn't Miss Hudson rather fond of violets? Well, yes, she is, Holmes. Alright, give me some violets. Young lady, here's half a crown for a dozen of these lovely violets. That's most irregular, sir, but they are but tuppence. I would be pleased if you would keep the difference in exchange for your time in the answering of a few simple questions. My pleasure, kind sir. I'm looking for a man who bought the same thing in the past 2 or 3 days. I don't have many carnations now, sir, but a couple of days ago I had plenty. What did this man look like? Truthfully, I have no idea. But he did have an unusual odor about him. Let's go with the card, because she probably did write the card. I am seeking a more complete description of the man myself. It is possible he had you inscribe a card for him to go with his flowers. Many customers like to add a personal touch to their flowers, especially if they're to be a gift. My mum says I have a lovely way about my writing, and if a customer asks, I don't mind adding a word or two for them. If you could show me the card, it might help me remember him. Well, yes, in fact I can. Give a handwritten card to a young flower girl. Is this the card you wrote for a man who bought flowers here recently? Why, yes, sir, it is. I remember the man now. He seemed nice enough. So when he asked me to write a special note for his... I can't read fast enough here. Then he started asking me to come have a drink with him in the pub there. I told him no, at least a dozen times. When he finally gave up, he told me to come around and see him when I changed my mind. Like I ever would. Where did he say you could find him? You know, that's a funny thing. It seemed like he was about to, and then he thought better of it. He just looked disgusted and turned to leave. Then, to make things worse, he tossed a cigarette into my barrel. The one I use for my flowers. Did he say anything else?
Nothing a respectable girl would repeat, sir. After he tossed a cigarette into my water barrel, he looked at his sleeve and cursed something terrible. I never heard such words before. He looked round my barrel, cursed again, and then stomped off down the street. If you have any business with this man, you're welcome to it, but please don't say anything about him to make him come back here."
"No problem.